Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Pisces message for the week ahead. Let's see what suggestions Spirit has for Pisces for the week ahead. To our new friends, welcome. Returning friends, welcome back to Pisces message for the week ahead. What is Spirit suggesting for Pisces for the week ahead? Your suggestions for Pisces Spirit. Okay. So, Pisces, Spirit wants you is suggesting that you listen to what your intuition is telling you. Pay more attention to what your intuition is telling you, and be more aware of what your intuition is telling you. Don't be afraid to go with what your intuition is telling you. If your intuition is leading you in a certain direction, or telling you something is wrong or telling you something is right, then don't be afraid to trust the information that you're getting, that you're receiving from your intuition. Any type of downloads that you are receiving. I feel as though it's very important right now that you concern yourself with listening to your intuition more, because for some of you, many of you, you could not be following your intuition as often as you should, and it could be a possibility that you are landing yourself in certain predicaments, finding yourself in certain predicaments that are leading you towards the wrong direction, that are because you're not listening to your intuition or taking in account of what your intuition is telling you. You could be going down the wrong path. You could be misled. You could have someone could be misinforming you, leaving out some withholding information that could be very important. So Spirit is saying at this particular time, when you are getting certain nudges by your intuition, don't be afraid to listen to them and roll with them. So it could save you a lot of heartache, or in the future ahead. It could save you. It could possibly, for some of you, save your life. So it could save your life for some of you if you would listen to your intuition more. It'll also save you, keep you out of a lot of trouble. Your choices and some of the things that you find yourself in, predicaments that you find yourself in, you may not be in those compromising situations if you would just have listened to your intuition, paid more attention to your intuition at this time. And I feel as though many of you, due to the fact that you are a water sign, it should be, well, I'm not going to say it should be, but well, yeah, it should be first nature. Because you guys are more in tune with your emotional state, the emotional side of things. So it should be come first nature to you, But for many of you, you may just not have practiced using it, or you may not have even been aware that it's first nature to you. And if you are, nevertheless, regardless to what, the case may be, listen to it more. This is the angel number 999. So 9s are completions of cycles. So if you were going through a troublesome cycle, that period is over. That time has come to an end or come to a close. Something that may have been prolonged, though that cycle is ended. So oh Lord. Fidgeting. So it could be for many of you that you with this fidgeting, you could be for some of you, there could be the fact that you are wasting time. You're wasting time. There's something that you are working on that is you may feel is a waste of time. You're fidgeting, your procrastination. For some of you, you may have deal with procrastination. If you don't, then that's fine too. But for the most part of it, for some of you, there may be a need for you to pay more attention to what you have going on. Getting yourself more in alignment with your and being in tune, will save a lot of the time that you spend procrastinating. I feel as though, again, this could have to do with matters of the heart. You could go through experience unnecessary heartache. You could take yourself through unnecessary changes and heartache, experience unnecessary heartache. When you procrastinate, when you take the time, you're not in tune with your intuition. You're not in sync with it. Everything is out of sync. It's not in alignment. I feel as though it's like taking a trip or taking a journey and going about it the long way. You know what I'm saying? When there could be a shorter destination. But you decide to procrastinate, so you end up going the long way around something, taking extra time. Not saying that you are being cautious or whatever, but I feel as though going through unnecessary changes, taking yourself through unnecessary changes due to your procrastination. Or for some of you, it could be that when you know you should take action on something, this is like having passive aggressive behavior, prolonging something when you know it could be attended to right then and there. You know that you should attend to it right then and there, but instead you put it off and you put it off. This comes up often for you guys. So for some of you, this could be a very challenging thing. It could be a reoccurring thing that's happening with you. Means that it's happening more times, more so than often. More so than it should be. Due to the fact that you're not following your intuition or listening or even paying attention to your intuition. Because some of you, there could be the fact that for some of you, there could be living in a elusive state, meaning illusions, not seeing the truth behind what's actually there in like a fantasy land, like a make-believe world or something like that. I'm getting off of this. So for some of you, you could struggle with this area. You know, you have a lot of struggles with this area, and due to the fact that you struggle in this area, it leads to you being positioned to potentially be heartbroken. So Spirit is saying grab a hold, ground yourself. It's suggesting that you grab a hold of yourself, ground yourself, so that you're more in tune with yourself. There's more of an awareness of your behavior, or an awareness of your decision making process, or what your intuition, what the angels are trying to communicate to you. Try to stay centered and grounded, so that you're not in a elusive state, to where you're not in a living some type of in a fantasy land. You're so that you can have the opportunity to have this new beginnings, a new beginning, going through a new cycle, so that you're not repeating cycles in your life here continuously, because you are aimlessly wandering around, wandering around aimlessly, like, in like a fantasy land. So come back down to earth, get grounded, get centered within yourself here. So that's what we have for you here, Pisces. So may we have a reflection card, Spirit, reflection. May we have a reflection card for Pisces at this time. Over the last 5 years, do you think you've become more emotionally open or closed? And why do you think so? So, again, for some of you, are you open up emotionally, or are you closed off emotionally? So, in the last 5 years, over the last 5 years, do you think you've become more emotionally open or closed? So, why do you think that is? Have you closed yourself off completely to, are you emotionally unavailable? Your availability due to what? Are you emotionally open? You're having a new beginning. This is your opportunity to have a new beginning and to come out a repetitive cycle. So, Spirit wants you to ask yourself, is suggesting that you ask yourself, over the last 5 years, do you think you've become more emotionally open or closed off? So, So thank you guys for stopping by, and until next time, remember to do everything with love, strength, and grace going forward. Pisces, I love you, all of you. Until next time, ciao.